Oh, hey guys, sorry, I was just picketing here. I wasn't sure what I was really picketing, but I thought I would, get involved in the controversial subject of minimum wage. How many of you guys have heard about this minimum wage? There's a lot of posts on social media and Facebook and Twitter and lots of funny pictures that explain it. But it's kind of interesting. Did a little bit of research on minimum wage and $15 minimum wage, and the federal minimum wage, according to United States Department of Labor, is $7.25 for all of the United States as the lowest you can get. So there's a couple of states that, depending on the industry that you work in, you can have restaurant workers that make even less, $3 an hour, $2 an hour, and what happens is their tips come up and equal out their minimum wage, so that they do make that bare minimum that you can work off of. In the state of Washington, we've had many of cities that have started working on raising minimum wage as a city, even though in our state, the minimum wage in Washington State, according to the Department of Labor and Industries, is $9.47 an hour. And that's going to continue to increase over the next couple of years. But some of the cities, like SeaTac, has concentrated on a $15 minimum wage for the fast food industry. And Seattle has a $15 minimum wage that has passed and now has opened up the doors for many other cities to start working on their minimum wages. And many have already done it, New York and a few others. And so the arguments for that is a lot of these higher wages in these cities that the cost of living is really high in is better living environments, get off of some government subsidy living and housing, and overall allows them to live in these areas that it takes just a little bit more money to live in. However, they really haven't started looking at all of the ramifications that this has, and so there's been a lot of studies that have started to come out, and so I wanted to talk about a couple of the points that I thought were important in talking about this. And the first one is minimum wage is the jobs for minimum wage, like fast food and the restaurant specifically, is the employer of the youngest labor market in the nation. Secondly, it is the largest employer of that level of wages in all the nation by quite a bit. Restaurants and fast food industry specifically employs a lot of people. Then thirdly, we want to talk about the bigger companies being able to stay alive while the smaller companies don't. And so as we do this, I wanted to touch bases on this. So let's talk about number one a little bit more.